Mm, 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 mm. 1 second. No. Copy that. Look, I'm back. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Forget about that. Let me switch that. I'm going as fast as I can, guys. Give me 1 second. Log out. Getting on that. How's your guys' day going today, though? I hope it's going well. At least so far. Mm, 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 mm. There goes that. Okay, I should be ready to start now. So, mm, I do get a. Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining my stream. Um, Today I'm gonna play this game called. Oh, second. What was it? It was Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It's been a while. Uh, I got it recently, and I played a bit of it. Um, like most 2 to 3 hours of it, and it seems to be a really good game. And ever since then, I knew I wanted to stream it. Um, I wanted to stream it, but I couldn't because I wanted to. I mean, I wanted to play it by myself, but I couldn't because I wanted to stream it. So yeah, um, let's get to it.
Smart, thoughtful. Love to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny.
Give me 1 second, I forgot to do this real quick. I'm simply making sure that it's just me and no one surprises me by joining the party, so okay.
Depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Okay. So, last time, this is a new game. This is a restarted game itself. So, I'm going to create my character. Last time I chose this one, the Kunari. It's going to be relatively the same, but not really. Yeah, I'm just gonna choose this one. I'm going with Mage. Hello, dude. Like I was explaining at the beginning of the stream, dude. Yeah, I have played this game, like 2 hours most. But I knew that I wanted to stream it, so I had to stop playing it. Naturally, right? We know that me being me, this outfit fits. It just fits. So, like, it just fits. Okay. This is a storytelling game. So I won't really be talking much, obviously because I'm a quiet gamer, but because I'm letting the story get told and whatnot. If anything happens, do let me know, or if the audio cuts out or whatever, please do let me know, and I'll try to fix it as fast as I can. Yeah, that's basically it. Right now, I'm making a character. I'm not really paying too much attention to it because I already made a character on my old world, not old world, old game, and yeah, I'm just letting it happen. Select this faction. Yes. I'm going with this one because it's not easy and it's not the hardest. It's more normal type of thing, so I'm just gonna go with that one. Playstyle normal. The name doesn't really matter, so I'm going to name it Rook. because that's what they're going to go by it the most. So
Time to get to work.
um as I hello Miss Laura Grace. I didn't play much of it, but the very basics of it is that you're trying, as any game, you're trying to protect the world from an evil, right? The evil in this situation or location, as you want to call it, would be three mages or three evil gods. It'll go into further detail. I'm sure by the end of this stream, we will get to that part. So if you'd like to see more of it, please stand by and watch the how this story gets told, basically.
What's he been saying now?
And I'm going with this one.
Well, we're not in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going with that
Well, we're not in trouble.
one. No,
Well, we're not in trouble.
yeah, there. Rook Deriva, Konari, Manhihan, Mage, Avitan Crows. Um, like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, I've only played like 2 to 3 hours, so not too far in. So if I don't really know much of it, but yeah, he's a really good game as far as I've seen. Dilu, are you talking about the voice or the what? Or the game itself? The first one or the second one? No. Yeah. I'm usually play on PlayStation 5. I usually play on PlayStation 5, but I want to get on PC. I do have one. I just can't connect it to the internet for some reason. It's pissing me off. But that's a story for another day.
Well, let's move. Well, we made it.
Yeah, we made it.
I'm happy
like
we're
this one?
here. All of us. Hi. We'll be working together.
Yeah.
Oh, we can lend a hand.
I'm glad it looks smooth. In gaming itself, I've been gaming for ever since I was 12, I want to say 12 to 14, around that age. Streaming, however, is more of a recent thing, like ever since I was 16 or so. Mind you, I'm not 16 anymore. It's been a few years since then, but yeah. Yeah. So I certainly have a preference of games.
He's always got some story.
I usually stream I don't know what, honestly. Like Minecraft, Call of Duty, what else? What else? I also streamed Ark, Evolved, something. Survival Evolved or something like that. I also am in the process of streaming the Watch Dogs story. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been trying. I've been trying to stream more and be more interactive. But yeah, and I'm about to start the game, or you know what I mean. So, without further ado, you can choose your appearance later in the game, which is why I'm not worrying about it. But thank you for the compliment.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
So, like I said earlier, I have played this game the last time that I don't know if it changed anything. However, it's the safest bet because I don't feel like fighting right now. So
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know is the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nevgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumad Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
let's see. That out. Yeah. Nah, yeah, let's go with that.
See you say that. But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Okay, now that...
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Okay, now that there's no dialogue, I will say, Laura, I do want to grow as a affiliate, yes.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Sorry for going quiet. It was dialogue.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down!
Okay, let me change that as soon as I can see. Or not. Clearly not.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word tra-
He's really not letting me do anything.
travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes.
Hopefully,
Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
it's time to look around.
Watch out!
Slipping through the cracks.
When the veil comes down completely,
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Better.
fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon.
Run attack, blah blah blah. Okay.
Here they come.
Those are so simple. Is this game music loud or is it better? Oh, you're here.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
It's always important to look around. I don't hear what you're saying. I don't know you're very good. Yeah, you're right. There it is. There it is. There it is. Bright, nice graphics, audio, English, music volume lower to 50. Let's go 55. 95. You're too loud. No, that's fine. Okay. That should be good. That should be better. Can you hear me better now? I hope you can. Oh, jeez. What? Good on this. Thank you.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the farm.
Predatory cultists.
Make him wait.
I hate these assholes.
There you are.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
The Crows have taken our contracts on them. Nasty bastards.
Yep, that's them.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
This game is like, what was it? God of War? You guys have ever played it much?
Guess we're sliding down.
You're sliding down. Yeah, give me...
They're allies of Ned Gallus! Kill them all! Baricentros! The Venatori own these streets! Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
She really thinks she's Batman, bro.
Must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
It looks like
That's the
everyone's
hope.
joining.
If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Okay. Is my audio better now, by the way?
head down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Can you?
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it, and then demons found them.
There was no anything up there. There it is.
By order of the Imperialists, you must surrender immediately.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
That I don't.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Is that one? Wait.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Bendigo.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons.
Okay, we're just gonna use the old and dagger. I use instead of the old.
Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Ben Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juggles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
I could have jumped, but I don't want to get hurt. Second. One quick second. There.
That's some magic. Definitely not from Tevinter. Any guesses what it is?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Right? Alright. Right button.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
There's some good spots to find them.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
What are you guys thinking of the game so far? Even though it's actually
Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've gotta try to reach him. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
All right. Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
Better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Why? Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push! Varric! 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 Oh, no.
Hello.
Harding!
I like this story so far. You know, if you are paying attention to it.
You have no idea what you have done. Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Let's talk.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Yeah. Here
right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Very spooky, very scary.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
You need to listen. Want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Hmm.
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Well, turns out you were right.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like your impulsive rescue of those captives from the Antam slavers. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for Elfroot.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me... I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Okay. Mirror transformations. Customize. Head shave. I can do this later. Yeah, I'll do this later. I will be changing the way that guy looks, because I don't like it at all. Especially that big forehead, you know. Big enough to stop a train, you know.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
You talk? No, you don't talk. It's closed. That's the mirror. Collected it. Before I forget, let me go there and do this. Volume. No, that's so too quiet. I don't like it. Restart default, yes. And then I'll lower you a little bit. That should be good enough. Wow.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Nice. Nice, nice. Activity to maximum 3 levels. Or Fate Strike. Yeah, like that. And then quick recovery. No, quick that. And then maybe I should go. That. That's plenty enough. Let's go to the map. Look around. That's fine. My phone is red. I left it a few seconds for anyone who wants to read it. Nope, it says me.
Must be 2 more.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Miss Unstoppable. Miss
You don't slow down for much, do you?
You sound just like Varric. And I always said, well, someone's got to keep you on your toes, old man. So, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I have to do. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
Now that I could get it to that side over there. But it's not.
That's the second. One more to go.
That's the door. I think. Down there.
Wisps. Figures are in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
A bad start. Unless you always meet people when something's on fire.
Most of the time. It comes with a line of work.
Right. You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Jump over here. Whoop. Over here. Oh, here. Forget about that one. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Over there. Here. Run, run, come on. There we go.
Okay, that did something.
Here. That over there. Bending good, bending good. Open that. Nice. That should be everything. Go ahead and let.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Nev, I'm a mage. You're a mage. Solus is more than that. That ritual was more than some circle mage could have pulled off. Even more than a Tevinter Magister.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
And let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Nice, nice. Let's go.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Everybody do that, Bob.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We kind of did. We really did.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
I know it seems like I'm going a lot for this one, these type of options.
I was really hoping that the Dread Wolf was lying
Well,
to
this
us about all
just
this.
is right.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight better than the Evan-Urus.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irulan, alright?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper Camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Okay, I paused it to say this. After this mission in its entirety is done, as in once I get to a safe place, I will be ending the stream. So, yeah.
Balara? Balara Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name! But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganan and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irulan said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Odd to find a camp this far out.
We've got camps all over Arlethan. The Veil Jumpers do, I mean. You never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild. I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Skills, no skills, map, no map. Okay. I know and realize that it seems like I'm going way too fast. I'm just generally just trying to catch up to where I was when I was playing by myself, when I was gaming by myself, excuse me. After that I'll take it slower and actually take my time, so... The game goes but that way, by the way. I'll come back to it in a second.
Demon! Right where we need to go.
Let's deal with it. let's see.
Oh, like that, like that, like that, like that. Nice, nice.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what this place was? Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Okay. That's that. This one. That's different. I'm pretty sure something.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Should be clear ahead.
Yeah, this one.
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen-Harel? The real Fen-Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow. Easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Character. Okay. Switch out. I can put that there now.
It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact
So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Methalinast. Darkspawn.
Ready if you are.
Darkspawn. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Place, it's just right.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Sure thing. I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow.
Okay.
I wonder if that ballista could smash through this wall.
Yes.
More dark spawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Down. We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is? I mean, it's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Technically, you're not supposed to do it this way, right? What I just did. I'll show you how to properly do it. But like, meh. You know? You walk through this wall, right? You go this way, and then you see this wall over here, right? Read it properly, naturally. Right, good. Pick that up. You read it if you want to read it. You come this way, and then you kick that, right, and then you can cross it that way. I had to learn that the hard way when I first played it. So here.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't
I don't
know,
like that.
actually.
I'm
The
gonna want
notes
that
were
guy.
never very clear on that.
Go on.
But I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum.
No.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
You can pick that up. You run all the way to that there. So you put it up there. You Usain Bolt up this way. Here.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
Yep. Another. You can only carry one. That I did not know. Put it there. And then you run over there. Just beat it up. Hello to everyone new who's following, by the way. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoy the game and my playstyle of sorts, you know.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit.
You'll see.
Wait. Carrot. I switch there. That's fine. Alright. There's nothing to pick up, nothing to pick up. Okay.
Okay, here it is. The Nodus Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What do you mean by tricky exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Sorry about that, guys. I am back.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthara.
I have questions.
I am the Nadas to declare. What do you...
So much for that.
Guess it's broken like the rest of the artifacts.
It isn't just any artifact. That's the Nadas Derthalin, an archive spirit. And it does work. Or will, at least. Its crystal is broken. I guess maybe the blight threw its resonance off somehow. But I should be able to fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff.
Broken. Like my sense of humor.
Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn.
That's just when we're straight up broken.
Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
Nice. Let's see. Okay, that's a good one. That's one. Let's say downfall. Jump down, clarity, critical hazard. Yes. Very good. Yes. No. Go back. Good one. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah. Companion. Let's see, she let's go with the skills tree. It's very fancy, you know. Very. I like it too. Skill points. This. Insert your favorite bones. Critical damage plus 25. Cooldown duration minus. Veilmaster, Galvanized Tia, or Tear. Cooldown duration minus 20%. Seize the moment, time slow, while this effect is active, you deal 25% damage. Maybe. Enfeebling shot, damage burst barrier, plus 50%. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with that one. I'm definitely going with that one. No, I can do the one where you're right. Like the baby is. Okay. There it is. There's nothing much I can do. So I go. And that means I will be ending stream. So I really do hope you guys
ready to go?
like the game.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
Like I genuinely do. If I keep playing this game, it's most likely going to be one of my favorite games, to be honest. We did gain 2 new followers today, so that's a plus. Yay.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
This is quiet right now. We'll ask you, would you guys like to see this stream
never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
immediately after it's
There are
done
100
on
people
YouTube?
living in that village.
Or would you like
We're
to
near
wait
enough.
a few days for the re-upload?
You're back, and you're alive.
Immediately after I
Good.
take it.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
I wouldn't hate her earlier. I see. Now this is priority. We know. Dead body's broken. I haven't taken any of this option, so I don't know which one to say. Delicious priority. Dead body's broken. I'll go with the right control.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Belljumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's Crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
It should be a... yeah. Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah, like I said, the mission is complete. Request, whatever you want to call it. I will be ending this stream here. Thank you everyone for watching and everyone for joining today. The lab. I surely do hope to see you all on the next stream.
Could we really be at home?
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there.
What are you talking about?
Let's head to the dock.
We aren't prepared.
I will see you all on the next experiment. Bye bye.